Alright, so we're about to pull up to the downtown transit center. It is not at the pyramid, but it's very close to the pyramid. I'm about to park my car at the pyramid and walk to the transit center. Leave the pyramid and then just right across. First thing you'll see is the little trolley stop that they have. Just like that, I got the trolley pass. One of my issues that I have with the Memphis Trolley is that the stops are actually within walking distance. The trolley doesn't come like it says it does every 12 minutes, but it is cheap, only $2 for the bus passes, for the trolley passes and all of that. It's not really reliable. Outdated stations, look at this. This one hasn't been running for a minute. Like the pedestrian, I mean the accommodations for people in wheelchairs are out of order. The elevators, they don't work anymore. It's just kind of bad, although they actually finally got the stations up, so at least you'll know what your stuff is. The other thing that I have a problem with is these compared to what they used to be in the 1900s. The only line in service is this actual red line. The Madison Avenue, I think they're about to convert that into a BRT, and then the Riverfront shuttle line, which actually connects you straight to like the pyramid and some of the parks and stuff. It's not in service. So it's a little complicated. We'll talk about it later. Really, it's just a waste of the city's money. Maintenance for the buses, they spend a lot of money on all of this and the trolleys, but they don't really actually serve anybody. And this even is, so it says every 12 minutes, and we've been waiting for about 10-11 minutes for a trolley, and you still don't see any trolley in sight. Today on Sunday, it's every 12 minutes for the Main Street trolley line, and you still don't see a trolley in sight. The horses ran more often than the trolley has run. You probably need a little bit of history on the Memphis streetcar. This is at least one of the newer trolley stops. In 1895, the Memphis Street Railway Company was incorporated. The company operated 51 miles of double track and 26 miles of single track, using 109 open cars, 69 semi-convertible cars, and 132 closed cars. The company also operated a subsidiary, the Memphis and Lakeview Railway, which was originally the Lakeview Traction Company. In 1931, the first trolley bus was introduced, and on June 15, 1947, streetcars were discontinued in favor of trolley buses. In 1960, the trolley bus operation was ended, and in 1961, the Memphis Street Railway Company became the publicly owned Memphis Area Transit Company, or MATA for short. The current streetcar, the Main Street Trolley, began operation on April 29th, 1993. According to heritagetrolley.org, as built, it stretches 2.5 miles along Main Street from the historic Pinch District in the north to Central Station and the Civil Rights Museum in the south. En route, it passes the Pyramid, the Convention Center, many hotels, Bill Street, Elvis Presley Plaza, and South Main's historic Arts District. And about 1/3 of the route shares with the revamped pedestrian mall. The trolley only costs $1 to ride for one way, or you can buy an all-day pass from the trolley driver, or on Bill Street, or at the William Hudson Transit Center for only $2. So it is pretty affordable, and many people and tourists, locals and tourists alike, do ride the trolley. So I'm not saying that it's all bad. It's just there's a lot of things that the Memphis Trolley could do better. Like, for instance, bringing back the Riverfront trolley line or the Madison Avenue trolley line, which they do have plans of getting rid of entirely. So yeah, that's really nice, I guess. On the trolley, I might hop off. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna hop off. Union Station is just 2 blocks that way to the east. I would go to Union Station, but it just hurts me too much to try to go there and look at it now. It's a post office. Look at this. Look at that. I'm now on Madison Avenue, walking to the next trolley stop. Two different trolley drivers told me that they didn't. The Madison Avenue trolley is actually not in service, but the trolley drivers on the Main Street trolley line were telling me that the Madison Avenue trolley was in service. That's why I came down here. But as you'll see in a second, the rail line is not in service. It's a shuttle bus, and it's just not the same. And they do have plans of closing this down completely. Let's see if the trolley actually is running, because it says that it doesn't have any data. And this is the one that will take you to like Sun Studios and stuff. So as I was right, rail trolleys are not in service. That's another problem with Meta, is you just never actually know. So now all I have to do is tap whenever I get onto the stuff. But look at this. They get to drive the trolley like this. It's so cool. There's plenty of things that Meta could do to make the Main Street trolley line better. For instance, they could actually work on their scheduling, run trolleys a little bit more often than they do currently. They could also improve all of their trolley stops. As you can see in some of this B-roll that I got, the trolleys don't actually, well, let's just say they're not really the best for disabled people. They do still have to climb up the steps. Most of the wheelchair lifts don't actually work, and most people assume that you can board from the wheelchair lifts when they only allow disabled people to board from the wheelchair lifts and not regular people. They don't allow them, they want them to board off of the wheelchair lifts. Meta's problems also stem from the fact that they don't run the Madison Avenue or the Riverfront trolley line, which when tourists come to visit Memphis, they expect to be able to ride the full system, and the maps and schedules do not make it clear that it's really just a shuttle bus, and even then the shuttle bus doesn't actually run on certain days. So Meta could improve that drastically. All in all, Meta has a lot to do to really just make the system better, but let's be honest, they're probably not going to do it. They spent about $50 million on the Madison Avenue trolley line, and look where it's doing now. It's just sitting there wasting, and they're thinking about getting rid of it. Same with the Riverfront trolley line, which they do share with the Canadian National Railway, but at the end of the day, it's just you already have the stations built. Most people do expect to be able to ride the Riverfront trolley line that takes you to places like Tom Lee Park, which the city just spent millions of dollars redoing, and straight to the pyramid. It takes you directly to the pyramid, but the city doesn't even try to do anything with that. So that's where we stand now.